Welcome back to the Cobra Trading channel. Now I know you're probably wondering, how do I find the best stocks to trade? Well, don't you worry, because in this video, you guessed it, we're gonna get into that. So there are many ways to look for stocks. There's tons of scanners out there, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. Let me first dive into different ways you can use scanners depending on your trading style. One of the ways is if you're a news-based trader, like if news is very important to you, then you need to be looking for a scanner that's gonna help you with news. Now, it doesn't always have to be a software. It can also be social media. Maybe you need to follow Elon Musk because you love trading Tesla. And you know every time he tweets, something happens, right? So you need to be aware of that. Maybe you're trading Apple and that's all you trade. You need to follow Apple on Twitter. Maybe you need to put keywords search on Google so that way you're alerted every time something's mentioned about Apple. There's many approaches if you're all based on news. Maybe you're a trader who really likes to know when there's new 52-week highs or 52-week lows. Then when you look for a scanner, you guessed it, you need to find a scanner that really nails that down and lets you know as soon as it happens or before it happens. You can find scanners out there that let you know when they're approaching the 52-week high or after they break through. It all depends on your style. There's Bazinga Pro, there's FinViz, there's Trade Ideas. There's so many services out there that you can choose from. But before you choose one, you need to know what's important to you. That's why I was saying, if you're a news-based trader, maybe you need to make sure that it's very fast on getting you the news. If you're someone who looks at 52 weeks highs, like I mentioned, then you need to know that that software can do that very quickly and can do it well. Or maybe you're a trader who all you do is want to see when certain indicators cross over each other. When that happens, you want to be aware of it. So that way you don't have to go looking all over the market every single day to find it yourself. You can just wait for your scanner to pop up and let you know these stocks are ready for your eye to focus in on and decide, is this a play for you? Keep in mind, just because you have a good scanner doesn't mean you're gonna be a good trader. A good scanner with a good trading mentality and you know your setup combined can be a very powerful weapon. It can save you time, it can save you a lot of stress of looking for an opportunity and maybe even missing a good opportunity. And the reason I mentioned earlier why it's so important to understand what type of trader you are, what's important to you, is because some scanners you have to pay for and some you don't even need to pay anything for and it still works for you. So it's so important to know what's important to you first before you go shopping around. Because otherwise you might be buying a scanner that does all these things and all you're using it for is one simple thing. And yet you can find all these free ones out there that does the exact same thing, but for free. So I want you to understand it's important to come from a basis of what's important to me. If you're a trader who only needs gap ups and needs to know when a stock is gapping up, there's a lot of free resources out there that just track gap ups every single day pre-market. But here's the thing, a lot of those free scanners can be delayed. They may even not work during the market open because there's so much data coming in that they're even delayed even further. You might as well not even use them. Because why do you use a scanner? Because you need to know the information right then and there. So sometimes it can be very beneficial to just coughing up that extra money to buy a scanner that's going to give you instantaneous news information when you need it. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to go to cobratrading.com, click the live chat feature, and we'd be happy to help you. Take care.